So we're going to be talking about fasting because I feel like fasting is probably the best habit that you could do in order to like be more productive. And why I say this? Because if I could literally just recommend to you one habit, I will say fasting. So who am I to talk about this topic? Well, I'm Ivan. I've been studying languages for 4 years. Because of studying languages, I've become more productive, and I want the same thing to happen to you. The first thing that I want to say to you is an analogy. So this analogy is, let's imagine that there's two men, and these men are the same in height. They have the same face. They have the same arms, legs, everything. The first man has basically eaten, I don't know, a lot of burgers, a lot of, I don't know, hot dogs, all of the shit. He has his belly full, right? And then the second man basically he's hungry, right? He's fasting, right? He's hungry. He wants to eat right now. But let's say that I ask you this question: who do you think will win? And you will probably say to me, okay, like the man who has his belly full because he has all of these calories, he has all of these things. And in reality, I will say to you, no, the man who has hunger will win. Why? Because this man literally will die if he does not win. And the same thing happens when you're studying, when you're working, when you're, I don't know, doing whatever thing that you could think about. And so let's say that you are, I don't know, studying, and this is another thing. Let's say that you're studying languages and you are studying German right now. I'm studying German right now, right? And let's say that I eat some carbohydrates before I start studying. What will happen is that first I will start having some brain fog because it's been proven that for some people, carbohydrates are actually the food that makes you have more brain fog, right? First that. And second, all of your energy that could go into your fucking brain is going now into your belly, into the acids on your belly to digest those carbohydrates because carbohydrates are literally the food that takes more, not I mean, it's the food that that your body digests more quickly, but it is also the food that basically for your body is very difficult to digest. And so this is really important, right? Because if you do not understand this, every time that you start to study and you eat something before you start to study, you will be like 10 to 20% with less concentration. And how much will you pay to have literally a 10 to 20% more concentration? Of course, you will pay like, I don't know, $1 million, $2 million. Like, I don't know, you will pay a lot because it's that 20% more comprehension, right? More concentration. Sorry, not more comprehension. But actually, like, if you have more concentration, you will have even more comprehension in the language that you're studying, right? So first, that. Now, how will you actually be able to like fast? I've been fasting for like 1 year, and I know for a fact that I can tell you some advice in this. So, some ways in which it's actually feeling like really difficult for me to fast is if I wake up like really early, let's say that at 5 or at 4 or something like that, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Something that will happen is that it's very difficult for me not to eat before 9 a.m. But like if I wake up at 6, it's really easy for me not to eat after 10 p.m. And so the last hour in which I eat something, usually in my day, it's 4 p.m., right? And so I don't eat anything after 4 p.m. And when I wake up the next morning, I eat something after 10 p.m. And sometimes I literally just don't eat anything and I just keep studying. I just keep doing the thing that I want to do. In this case, today, I literally, the only thing that I drank was some water with lemon. That's it. Literally didn't eat anything, didn't drink anything else. I will say like coffee, but like I didn't even like drink coffee. So yeah, first that. So the later you wake up, the more easy it is to basically, for me at least, to basically fast for more time, right? And so I will tell to you, at least wake up at 6. Don't wake up like really late, like maybe 8 or 9. No, no, don't wake up like that late. Wake up at least at 6 minimum. If you want to wake up at 5, cool. That's really cool. Wake up at 5, 6, nice, and then fast until at least for the first 3 to 4 hours of your day, and don't eat anything at least um after 6 p.m., right? Just don't eat anything. Like if your father doesn't let you, or if your mother doesn't let you, just say to them that you don't want to eat anything because you are not hungry. That's it. Because believe me, you are probably not hungry. The only thing that literally happens to you here is that probably you just have some appetite, and that's it, right? You are not hungry. Like if you really look into yourself and you see how your belly feels, you will not be hungry, right? Even right now that I'm recording this, the last thing I ate yesterday was literally bread at 4 p.m. and right now it's 8:40 more or less. Um, and literally I'm just not hungry. I don't even have appetite. Like even if my family makes something in the morning at 7 p.m. because they want to have breakfast, I will not be hungry. And so something this will help you a lot because like if you are hungry, if you can like manage your appetite, you will be even like more disciplined. You will become more disciplined, and if you become more disciplined, that will make you more productive. On top of the benefits that fasting has already, right? And so I will tell to you, okay, like wake up at 6 minimum, right? And fast for at least the first 2 hours, at least the first 2 hours of your morning. And on those first 2 hours, I will tell you to basically just do your Anki. Maybe you want to see vocabulary. Maybe you do the same method that I do, whatever. Just basically do kind of like just fast, do the most important thing, basically study vocabulary, do your stressful study, like the study that is very difficult for you, like reading, like I don't know, watching some series. Maybe for you right now it's really difficult to watch this series. Then do that. Right after you do that, basically you can eat. Cool. And if you can basically increase that amount in which you fast for more than to basically like 5 or 6 hours, basically you are done. Right? You can basically keep that amount for as long as you want, and try to at least don't basically not eat anything before 6 p.m. Right? If you can manage that, you will be like literally 10 to 20% more productive in your day. Now, the only caveat to this advice is if you're trying to build a body, if you're a bodybuilder or something like that, basically don't listen to me. Right? Don't listen to me because I mean you're trying to build a body, you have to eat like 5 to 6 times a day, and so basically you have to freaking build the body, right? You will not be fucking fasting, right? But like, if you're a bodybuilder, I don't know why the fuck you are watching this type of video, right? You already should know the downsides that eating lots of food can have to you, right? Because you are literally digesting it during all of your fucking day, right? It's actually pretty annoying. So yeah, that's it for the video. Be sure to give a like, subscribe, and all of the things if you want more people to know about this. Thank you.